welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today's video is going to be a quick little smoothie, my morning routine. That actually worked out perfect. I put in my macros 30 grams of mangoes and I had 28 grams left, so that's ideal. I am paying a little bit more attention to my macros this time around. Ooh, lost a blueberry. Because I am competing at a calisthenics competition in late July, end of July, like literally end of July. So I just want to make sure that I'm staying on track with everything. Typically when I go out to eat at a restaurant, I'm not too worried about tracking, but just because I do have some goals for this summer, I definitely want to stay on track. So it's going to be 30 grams of blueberries, 30 grams of mango, and then 1 scoop of my 22 Nutrition whey protein. So this is their grass-fed whey protein. This is the cookies and cream flavor. I like the cookies and cream flavor because honestly it's just like a little bit more fun than a vanilla. But if you're someone who likes vanilla, you can also use this. It's just like a nice light tasting, sweet type of smoothie. I think I'm also gonna play around and be crazy and use my, I don't know how to pronounce it, acai powder, because I just got it off Amazon. So I'll do that. So I'm gonna use like a tablespoon. I thought you bought this as a frozen fruit, so I was going to every single grocery store, like literally like 7. Okay, that's a lie, like 3. 3 different grocery stores to look for it, and I couldn't find it. And then finally I was just like, Amazon has everything. And you actually buy it in a powder. So we're gonna do that. Boom, we need some water. Oh, that's the wrong mason jar. There's a mason jar in there that I literally just have like a bunch of vitamins because I lost the container too. So just don't ask. Oh no. I did say in my macros I was going to put a banana in it, but since I put the acai stuff in it, I don't think I will do a banana. Oh, you know what would help? Oh, it is plugged in. Oh, if I turned it on. Okay. My smoothie. I hate blenders. That's my alarm telling me to wake up, which would be absolutely useless because I'm literally about to train someone in 10 minutes. So those of you who don't know, I train full-time, and I feel like a lot of people just assume I do social media full-time, but I do work like 40 hours a week training clients, in person as well as virtual. So I have people who I train all around the world just through Zoom. And then I also have my online training program business as well. So if you ever are curious about my training, just send me a DM. I still train. I love training. I think I'll always train no matter what. Social media has just given me an outlet that allows me to create different platforms or different scenarios where I can train people, whether it's on YouTube or it's on my Instagram with Skill Joe Saturday, or even with my app. It's just given me more ability to just reach more people and help more people. It's literally just like what I really like about training. But I absolutely have a love for my in-person people. Like, they've been with me since I started my business, so that's why I wake up super early on the mornings to train them. But ooh. Anyway, so this is my morning smoothie. Like I said, 30 grams of blueberries, 30 grams of mangoes, a little scoop of acai powder, and then 1 scoop of 22 Nutrition protein powder. If this was going to be a pre-workout smoothie, I would do the exact same thing, but add a little bit of creatine, and you're all set. So that's it for my morning routine. Next, we're going to jump into that leg workout. Again, like I said, I train people full-time, so if you guys are looking for more workouts, more similar programs, or just something different to change up your routine, definitely check out my app. I'm going to put the link below, and let's get into this leg workout. It's just a quick one. I didn't have a lot of time, but my legs were sore today, so it was a good one. So give it a try. If you do, let me know, put it in the comments, and let's go work out. Starting off the workout, we're going to be doing a quick little stretch. Today we like to focus on the hip flexors because those we're feeling the most tight. This lunge stretch right here is my absolute favorite. It definitely is the one that I feel to stretch the most, and also just the easiest for me to get into when stretching before working out. Right after this, we just kind of warmed up my hamstrings as well because those were also just a little bit tight, just a quick little pike stretch. And then we're going to go into a deep squat. So I like doing this before front squats especially, just because I want to make sure I'm nice and warmed up and then my range of motion will be full during the squats. After that quick stretching routine, we're going to be moving into glute activation. So everything here is going to be feet elevated and for around 15 to 20 reps for around 2 to 3 sets depending on how much time you have. I was in a little bit of a rush today, so it was only 2 sets for me. We're gonna be starting off, as you can see, with the butterfly glute bridges, the single leg glute bridges, as well as just normal glute bridges. Main thing here is that we are warming up the glutes. We really wanna make sure that we're having proper activation, pushing through those heels, squeezing the glute to the top, and then also making sure to keep a neutral spine. We wanna make sure that we're not activating the lower back extensors at all. After this, we're gonna head right into our workout where we're gonna start off with our front squats. Starting off this workout with front squats, but first we gotta make sure that music is all set. I'm gonna let you guys guess what I was listening to, but recently it's been Justin Bieber, Halsey, or Ellie Goulding. So comment below what you think powered this workout. So we're just gonna start off here with some front squats. We're just gonna be doing a warm-up set with just the bar. I like to do this because I wanna make sure that there's no extra aches or pains that I potentially missed during my warm-up. I also really wanna focus on my technique as well. So really pushing through my heels, keeping my core tight, making sure that my elbows stay up, and that everything is moving at a nice even tempo. After my warm-up of 15 reps just with the bar, we're just gonna load it up. So we're starting at 95 pounds and we're going all the way up to 135. This is my second day back from being sick, so I didn't wanna go too heavy. The rep range / sets that we're doing right here is going to be a 12, 10, 8, 6. Again, something where I can start a little bit lighter and slowly work my way up. Typically for front squats, I like to do a 5x5, but again, today I'm just working my way back into it. As I'm reviewing my squat footage, just wanted to touch base on a couple of form checks. So the first one being your upper body. So we do want to make sure our chest stays upright and that the elbows stay up. And then in terms of our lower body, we want to make sure that our feet are hip distance width apart. Weight is in our heels, and that we're making sure to get a full range of motion and then driving back up through those heels to make sure everything goes up in a nice even tempo. A couple times I did break form, so did want to touch base on it. You just want to make sure that you're never letting the chest drop and that you're keeping a nice even tempo through the entire movement. Next up, we have our first superset, which was absolute violence. It was leg extensions paired with DB walking lunges. So leg extension is going to be quad focus, and then the walking lunges is going to get those glutes. I'm telling you, this is probably one of the hardest supersets I made for myself and was not quote unquote an easy leg day. In terms of sets and reps, what we're looking at here is we're going to be doing around 12 to 15 reps on those leg extensions, and then we're going to be doing, I didn't really do a set amount of reps for the walking lunges, but I would suggest anywhere between, again, that 10 to 12 mark. This one I just picked one end of the gym, walked to it, and then came back. In terms of the technique here, we want to make sure on those leg extensions that we're not hyperextending the legs. We want to make sure everything's nice and controlled. And the biggest thing I would say is the feet. A lot of people, when you're doing leg extensions, will let those feet turn in. That is a huge no-no. You want to make sure they're nice and squared up. In terms of technique for walking lunges, you want to make sure that as you're stepping, you're making sure that the weight is nice and evenly placed to your foot, that you're not too toe heavy, and that we're not letting our chest drop too much. Again, I was a little bit fatigued during this workout, so some of these walking lunges are not spectacular, but I did try my best. In terms of weight here, I did use around 80 pounds for that leg extension, and then walking lunges were 25 pounds. Moving on to our last and final superset, we're gonna be doing sumo squat pulses, supersetted with jump squats. So you're definitely gonna need some water. I consumed around 2.5 to 3 liters during this workout, and in general, I do tend to consume majority of my water during my workouts. So when it comes to technique here, we're gonna touch base on the sumo squat pulses first. We wanna make sure the mind-muscle connection is strong. So really making sure that you're tensing through that hamstring insertion point, so just below your butt, as well as your inner thighs, and then making sure that the weight is in your heels, feet are slightly pointed out, and that you're making sure to never lock out your knees so that way the pulse is true. When it comes to jump squats, we wanna focus on making sure to hit at least 90 degrees, and then exploding as high as we can and absorbing that landing. So that is it for the superset, and that is it for the workout. If you guys liked it, give it a try. Comment below if you end up trying it. And if you have any questions about form or technique, just drop a comment below as well. So that is it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. It was a quick leg day. I was in and out of the gym within less than an hour. I would probably say around 35 to 40 minutes. So if you're someone who's tight on time, definitely give this workout a try. For rest, it was around 60 to 90 seconds for squats. And for the rest, it was around 45 to 60 seconds. Again, just making sure that we're staying on track, staying on time, that you can get in and out of the gym as fast as possible. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I tried to talk and touch base on the weights that I used, as well as the reps and sequences and the technique. The last one, I know in the voice note I didn't say what weight I was using, but for those dumbbell squats, I was using 60 pounds. So for the squats in general, I did want to touch base Whether you're doing something super heavy or super light, you always want to make sure the mind to muscle connection is strong. And the best way to get the most out of your exercises is definitely focusing on those specific muscle groups. Sumo squat specifically, if you focus on those muscle groups, it's going to be like a boom, boom, boom in your head of like feeling such a difference in your workouts. So just wanted to reiterate that point really quick. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, like, subscribe, and comment, and I will post an upper body workout soon. But for now, have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you guys next time.